Hey, it's Kelly with RV Wholesalers. Today I'm going to do a walk around on a Puma fifth wheel by Palomino, which is an umbrella under the Forest River umbrella here. Just want to run through this fifth wheel with you here. It's a bunkhouse double slide, which has a slide out in the bunk room and in the living room. Very, very popular floor plan. Not too heavy, great price point. Palomino Puma builds an excellent coach here. Again, this is the 295BHSS, okay? Over here on the front side of the coach, you can see it does have a power awning, LED light strip, also has some speakers there on the outside of the coach, has some blue lights as well. Now the awning with the power awning, you can push this in if you need to pitch it one way or another, so if you have a rain or a wind or something like that. Also, you can run it in and run it out certain distances. The windier it is, obviously, the closer you want to keep it to the coach. It has a spot for a TV bracket on the outside. You can bring the TV from the inside. If it's spec'd out with it, put it on the outside of the coach. Has the hookup receptacle there, and then you're good to go. You're gonna see nice solid steps here versus the pull down flimsy one. It's gonna be the nice solid steps here. Also, with them being aluminum, they're very lightweight. Those disappear up into the doorway there when you're not using them. Also, it has the adjustable legs on the steps, so if you're off on an uneven ground a little bit, you can adjust that as well, okay? You can see here is going to be exhaust for the furnace. Obviously nothing really you need to do there. One thing I always tell people is a lot of times when you get into the coach, a lot of times people kick the furnace on and they'll feel the register on the floor and say it's not working. It's just blowing out cold air. It takes a little bit to warm up that ductwork, so if you're ever questioning whether it's working or not, just wave your hand close to that and it'll be blowing hot air immediately. This coach does come with a 6-gallon gas electric DSI water heater. Now the DSI means direct spark ignition. Basically what that means is you don't need a lighter to light it up. You hit a button, it fires up for you. The electric switch is on the bottom right hand side of the water heater there. So if you ever want to run on electric, just utilize that switch right down there. Gas switch is usually going to be on the inside of the coach. It has a pressure release valve here. Any coach that you get from us will be winterized. So when you come pick it up, it will be winterized year round. Obviously, we blow the lines out so you don't have to worry about antifreeze being pumped through the lines to flush them out or anything. Now, one thing you always want to make sure is the water heater is completely full before you fire it up. So that pressure release valve right there, just make sure that that's up. What that's going to do is allow when the water's filling to the air release so it doesn't get a vapor lock in there. Then once it starts pouring water out, just go ahead and shut that, and then you can go ahead and fire it up, whether it be on electric or gas. Over here, you're going to have your fresh water connection. So all you're going to do, if you go camping and they don't have water hookup at the site, you're boondocking, what have you, what you're going to do is just stick a hose in there, fill that up. Once it starts squirting water out, you know it's good and full, and then you're good to go there. You're going to see a little valve right underneath here, actually a couple of them. The one with the black handle, that's going to be your fresh water drain, and then you're going to have a red and a white line. Those are the lowest points in your hot and cold water lines, okay? Now your fresh water, anytime you're running off your fresh water tank, you'll use your 12-volt pump. What that'll do is pressurize the taps, keep everything functioning properly. Now your water pump is an on-demand pump, which means you don't have to run over and turn it on and off every time you want to use it. You just leave it on. When it senses that the pressure's built up, it shuts off, turn the faucet on, pump kicks on. So you don't have to do much of anything. This coach does come equipped with the black tank flush, which is going to clean out your black tank for you. I'll kind of touch base on that a little bit more once we get to the other side to the wastewater. And we'll walk around here to the front, and then I'll hit on the outside kitchen here in a little bit. It does have 2 propane bottles, one on each side of the coach, one over here, one on the other side. It is equipped for the Go Power solar panel. It is rated for up to a 20 amp panel, which basically you plug in here, then you just set it in the grass, kind of move it around if you're parked underneath a tree, what have you. That's going to trickle charge your battery. Here at the dealership, we will put in 1 battery for you for free. Which will come during our PDI, which we do a pre-delivery inspection, a prep on every coach before it leaves here at the dealership, so you can ensure we test all your systems, gas systems, refrigerators, water heaters, furnaces, the whole 9 yards. This one is equipped with the front jacks on the front. which you can see that button right there, and then a loading lamp on the front as well. So to level the coach front and back, you're going to use that switch right there. It does have electric stabilizer jacks on the rear as well. Those are just for strictly stabilizing the coach. As far as leveling from side to side, what you're going to do when you get to the campground is you're going to pull up on either boards or blocks to level it from side to side. Over here on this side, you do have an outside shower, which will be hot and cold, just like the shower on the inside. If you spray kids off, get the sand off of them, what have you, you can utilize that. City water connection, what that's going to be is anytime they have water hookup at the campground, at the site, you're going to screw the water hose right into this. Now always make sure, I always recommend using a water pressure regulator. I usually just tell people to screw it on here, that way you don't leave it at the campground. What that's going to do is it's going to reduce the PSI down to about 45. So if you're camping in a high pressure area, you don't have to worry about it bursting your lines. Also too, take a look here, RV Wholesalers Buckeye Service Guarantee. We do some extra things, we kind of go the extra miles for all of our customers, but obviously here in the great state of Ohio, we can do some other things to kind of help you out just because you are a little bit closer to us. So you're going to have access to discounted parts, you're going to be able to get a free loaner RV if yours happens to break before a trip, things like that. Some extra special things, but just call in, ask us about it. We'd love to go over it with you. And then again, if you're not from Ohio, we can take care of you as well. We have a nationwide service network as well. So feel free to give us a call. We'd love to go over that part of it with you whenever you get a free chance. This coach is a 50 amp service unit. All the coaches come with the power cord. Typically there's going to be a light on top of the lid there. That will tell you if you're getting power at the pole. Because a lot of times they'll be plugged in and the breaker's tripped on the power pole and you're wondering why you're not getting any electric. Make sure that that light's on. That'll let you know that everything's functioning properly. Right down here, you're going to see 3 valves, 2 gray handles, which are pointing out towards you, and at the bottom, there's going to be a black handle. The black handle is going to be your toilet, which is a 3-inch pipe. That's going to be for your black tank, which is your toilet water. Your gray is going to be your sinks and shower, okay? And anytime the handle's pulled out, that's open, push it in, that closes it, okay? So what you're going to see is, when obviously you're using the coach, all your valves are going to be in, right? Because they want them closed. So if they're all in, then what you'll do is you'll take your sewer hose after you've been camping, your tanks are filled up, you'll hook in your sewer hose, put it into the drain tank there, and then what you want to do is you want to pull the black valve first, let that run through, depending on how full it is. It'll take a certain amount of time, let it run through. After that is ran through all the way, which you'll be able to tell with the sewer hose, you'll go over to the other side of the coach on that black tank flush that I showed you, screw under there with the water hose. What that's going to do is it's going to spray inside the tank for you, and it's going to clean out any toilet paper, extra waste that's still in the tank, clean off those sensors so everything functions properly, okay? Then after you've done that, shut the water off to the black tank flush, and then shut the black valve, and then you're going to pull your 2 gray valves, and what that's going to do is it's going to finish rinsing out your sewer hose. And then a lot of times people will store their sewer hose right in the bumper right here. You can pull that cap out, keep it stored right in there. Cable and satellite hookup here, it's obviously spelled out for you left and right. Cable on the left, satellite on the right. It is prepped for a backup camera, so you just pop that little fascia off there. You can use a Furrion backup camera. We sell those in the parts store as well. So if you purchase a unit from us, let your sales rep know. They can get you a great deal on one of those as well. I think they come in 3 different screen sizes. And then you can see obviously when you're tow vehicle and you're backing up, full size spare, roof ladder. It is a full walkable roof, so you can get up there and do your maintenance. We recommend sealing your roof at least twice a year, so always do it in the spring and in the fall before you put it away. All right, you can see here, this is a nice big outside kitchen. Another nice thing is the door is up. I'm almost 6'4" and I can walk underneath that without an issue. And it kind of meets up right with the awning, so if it is raining, you can move from one side to the other. Obviously this, once I have it extended all the way out, will be raised up so you can get through there. Power jacks on the back, you can see that button for those is right there. Has quick connect LP right there, so you can, if you bring a grill, you can plug it in right here. Has a dorm refrigerator, microwave, sink, the whole 9 yards there. A little cooktop here, which just plugs in right there. Very, very nice. All LED lighting throughout. And the nice thing too is they use a metal top. So a lot of times, obviously with moisture and stuff, they were using like a Formica and it would start peeling once it started getting wet. So very, very nice there. And again, beautiful coach on the outside, you can see that. solid steps. What we'll do is we'll go in here and take a look on the inside. Nice big large entry grab handle. Has the wood look linoleum flooring. All right, so we come in here on the inside, has the nice light countertops, has the rack here so you can put the dishes on there, plus it'll give you a little more countertop space. AM, FM, CD, has a TV hookup. It also has this button right here is going to be for a TV antenna booster. So if you're running just off of your TV antenna, push that in, kind of boost your signal strength, okay? Again, all LED lighting throughout. This is a 50 amp service unit, so it is going to be prepped for 2 ACs. We brought it in with one. If you want a second one, let us know. We can get that squared away for you as well. All hardwood pocket doors here to close off the master. You can take a look up there. You're going to have receptacles on both sides of the bed. On this side, you also have USB hookups, so you can see that as well. His and her nightstands. Window on both sides of the bed, so you can get some nice cross ventilation there. And it is prepped for a TV hookup in the bedroom as well. Right inside the door here, you're going to see over here, you have a nice control panel. This button here is going to let you know where all the levels are on your tanks, your batteries, the whole 9 yards. The switch for the water heater's here, and again, electric's out on the water heater, bottom left-hand corner. Water pumps here, interior, exterior lights, both slide out, so you got your main living room slide, you have your bunk slide, and then your awning, okay? Now all those things will run off of 12 volts, so if you get in a pinch and the power goes out, you can still run your slide outs in and out, run your lights, things like that. Come back here, you're gonna see, so you got a nice cup holder that will fold up, and that will make into a bed as well. You got the pleated nightshades, and you have a huge, huge U-shaped dinette, which this will make into a bed as well. So you have tons of sleeping space. You got the 3 beds in the back, queen up front. You got the Jackknife, which will make into a bed, the U-shape, which will make into a bed. Huge, huge countertop space. Over here, you have the glass cooktop with the gas range with the cover there. The reason that is flush is so you can use that as extra countertop space as well. Now, one of the things you always want to do once you get into your camper is turn both propane tanks on, come here to your stove, light all 3 of your burners, let those run for about 20 to 30 seconds. What that's going to do is get any air pockets out of the lines to make sure that the other things function properly on gas. So your water heater, your furnace, things like that. You got the Everchill refrigerator here. You can see that. Nice big refrigerator. Adjust the temperatures up there. Let's see that. Nice stainless steel. And then just make sure that that's latched before you take off. Thermostat right here. So this is going to work just like your one at home will. You set the temperature, you want it on heat, air, what have you. Set it, walk away. It kicks on and off as needed. The AC is going to be ducted throughout the ceiling, and the heat is going to be ducted throughout the floor. Okay? Come back in here into the bunk room. And again, you're getting a bunk slide out and a 5th wheel, I mean, for mid-20s. You're going to be mid to high 20s depending on how it's equipped. But this is an awesome coach. Well built, bright, open floor plan. All LED lighting throughout again. And again, with over here on the bunk, you can fold this one up. That's what the 2 clips are for here. That way if the kids want to sit back here and play games, watch a movie, what have you. But, so you have this bed, and that'll make into a bed as well. Also, you can fold it up if you want to get it out of the way so the kids can sit back here, play games, what have you. Has a ladder to get up. Has a vent back here as well. Again, all pleated nightshades, USB hookups everywhere. They think about everything over there at Puma. USB hookups here, here. You have 110 receptacles. Very, very nice floor plan you can see. Take a look in here in the bathroom as well. Very, very nice. And then also too, you're gonna see very bright in that bathroom with the skylight over the shower. Foot flush toilet, glass shower door. Very, very nice. But overall, this is an awesome floor plan. You can get into a nice bunkhouse floor plan. The key is with that bunk slide, so give the kids a little extra room. A lot of times people don't think about, well, we spend outside at the campground. Well, it always seems to pop up a thunderstorm. Rush the kids inside if you want, give them plenty of room. But again, full super slide here, bunk room slide, awesome layout, great price point. You're gonna have our service to go along with it. Again, we have over 2,500 service centers that you're gonna have free access to, the Buckeye Service Guarantee, Anywhere you travel throughout the United States or Canada, we got you covered. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Toll free 877-877-4494. Thanks a lot.